everyone! I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time, we took care of some side quests here in Colony 6. Some that had some changes depending on which routes we chose. Some gave more affinity, some gave entirely unique gems that you could only get through those side quests. And in this episode, we're going to be starting another quest line. I don't think we're going to be finishing it, but we're at least going to be starting a side quest that needs some explanations. But first, we're going to talk to Makrish.
Hi there.
It seems you are to be thanked for helping Hoko with his cooking. You made him see that his original recipes were the best. Thank you. Okay, but like, am I really the one who enjoys Hoko's meals? Wait, no. Hold on, what? Do I need to talk to the other person first? Basically, we need to be talking to two NPCs in order to see their affinity change. One of them being Makrish, and the other being Berry Jammy. Berry Jammy had a very big fight with Wing Hair Know-It-All. Okay, so it was Berry Jammy first. Berry Jammy have no idea what silly wing-brained girl's saying. Man. Oh wow, that was literally it. Well anyways, in order to start this quest, Makrish and Berry Jammy need to be competing. Once they have this negative affinity, you can then start the quest. However, I need to preface something. This is going to start a quest line. However, this quest is different depending on who you accept it from. You can either accept this quest from Berry Jammy, or you can accept the exact same quest from Makrish. Yes, both of them actually give the exact same quest. So in terms of what we're going to be doing for each quest will be the exact same thing. It's just a matter of who you want to do the quest through. And I really want to preface this. You cannot accept both at the same time. Whoever you talk to first, that's who you're going through the entire quest line with. You can't change your mind partway through. So, before I tell you who I have decided to accept this quest with, because yes, I did research ahead of time in order to decide what I wanted to do, I want to actually tell you what your rewards are depending on who you do this quest with for Berry Jammy as well as Makrish. And I'm not just going to tell you the quest for the one that we are going to be starting with. I will be telling you what the rewards will be for the entire quest lines. So, your final rewards for the entire quest line, if you were to choose Berry Jammy, will be the Amethyst leggings, as well as tinted glasses and a Bleed plus 5 gem. Whereas if you were going to do the quest with Makrish, your rewards would be the Amethyst armor, as well as the tinted glasses and an Electric plus 5 gem. I do also want to preface that while affinity will be changing between Berry Jammy and Makrish during this quest line, just know their affinity will ultimately end up the same no matter which one you choose. This quest line is entirely dependent on which reward you want. So, do you want Amethyst leggings, Amethyst armor, do you want a Bleed gem, or an Electric gem? That is entirely what you want to choose. And again, you cannot accept both at once because both NPCs will offer you the exact same quest. And once you talk to one first, the other one is entirely excluded. So keep that in mind. Now as for me, I already decided who I want. I want that Electric plus 5 gem for Melia. So, Makrish! Finally, you're here. I really need to tell you something. Do you have a minute? I assume from their expression that this matter bothers them. It's clear that something's troubling you. Just tell us what it is. We'll listen. So Dunban noticed too. I cannot thank you enough. The other day I was challenged by a little Nopon. I could barely make out what the sweet thing was saying, but she seeks to be the undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6. It's not like I'm really into that sort of thing anyway. But as a high Entia, I can't just back down from a challenge. The challenge is a simple one. Whoever gets the most transparent object in the world fastest wins. It tests the intellect, cunning, and resourcefulness of each opponent. And so, well, I really need you to search out this object and get it for me. You're the only ones I can really trust around here. You are my only hope, friends. I think it is a great idea. We would definitely... I can't read! We should definitely join in. I can see that all of you must understand my situation well. Would you be so kind as to help me with the competition? I would love to help, but I must consult with my friends first. Who will become the undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6? Deliver the requested item to McCrish. I knew I could count on you. I leave it in your capable hands. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. You're really kind, Melia, but I think I can do a better job of this one than you. Very well. Let us see who can solve this issue first. Let the duel begin, Rhine. If you require information on transparent items, visit Lalapa. He lives in Frontier Village and is a good friend of mine. So, upon accepting this quest, we get the most transparent thing. To become undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6, entrants must collect certain themed objects. Collect the most transparent thing in the world. So, because we need to do one in order to complete the other, we're going to start with the most transparent thing. Which means we need to head over to Frontier Village. Lalapa! Ooh. Friends looking for most transparent object in world? Not but adventurer who go to Valak Mountain. Wait, he not an adventurer, he researcher now. Anyway, he know most about what you need. But researcher Nopon not come back for long time. Search for him hard enough and maybe you'll find him alive. Might not though. Lalapa must apologize. He not know anything helpful. Alright, we have our next objective. Speak to Dakuku on Valak Mountain. Funny enough, that was an NPC that we actually talked to over at the Nopon camp. But they didn't have anything for us at the time. Dakuku! Most transparent thing in world? I know. How about pure ice flower? It grows near here. It's covered in ice, so really transparent and really beautiful. Alright, we have our next objective, which is... not over here. Over there. So, apparently there is a secret pathway to this area. I actually didn't know that. I'm pretty sure I've been over here before, but I also could be wrong. Obviously, we've been down to the lower part of it because we went down to that body of water. However, we didn't go to the upper part of it. And yeah, there... Remember when I said Valak Mountain is completely full of, like, secret pathways that you really need to pay attention to in order to see everything? Ha! It's almost as if we're running into another one of those. That's interesting, because, yeah, if you go up this little pathway, this will take you up to the top layer, which is where we need to go in order to get the pure ice flower. Something I probably could have done in a different episode, but, you know... I'm dumb and I didn't realize that that's what I had to do. Now, can I get an ice cabbage? Because actually, you know what? Wow! We're actually doing a lot better on the Collectopedia. Probably should do this to... Ooh, another aura heal. And of course, the ice cabbage is one of the few items we need. Great. Yeah, Earl Crevasse. I actually really like how the ice flower is actually physically here. It's not just some red item orb. I really wish more quests did that, because this is so cool. Alright, we got the pure ice flower. Oh, and it just stays there. Oh, I love that. I actually like that a lot. That's really cool. Alright, I'm gonna collect this item orb and then we'll head back to McCrish. Ice monkey. Alright, McCrish, we got your flower.
Hi there.
You found it. So this is the most transparent object in the world. It's quite remarkable. I've won, I've won, I've won! She fought a noble battle, but alas, it was her fate. It wasn't her fate to win. Her downfall was not having you to help her in the finishing line. I mean, not wrong. That's the most fun I've had in a long, long time. And I've learned so much of other cultures once more. It was a pleasure to witness the bonds you share with your friends. It's indeed possible to break down barriers and find solidarity. You've shown me something beautiful, and I thank you. The undisputed Miss Sweetness of Colony 6 has been decided. McCrish has beaten Berry Jammy. God, 5,000 experience. Now, yeah, unfortunately we don't have enough affinity to do the next part of the quest. We need 4 stars of affinity in order to do the next part of the quest. So, we will be returning to Colony 6 at some point to continue this quest line, but for now, we're gonna head on off and do something else. I'm sorry, is that a Forget You Not? Don't I need that for Satoru Marsh, or did I already do that? Oh, I already did that. Alright, cool. Did I say we were going to Frontier Village? I lied. Yeah, no, there's nothing I want to do over in Frontier Village right now. Instead, I want to head back to Alcamoth and talk to Vidian. Lighthouse manager Shaylin used to be my classmate. She always got good grades, always the top of the class. So I thought that she'd end up working at the Imperial Palace. But she volunteered to manage the lighthouse instead. Maybe it's because she likes the sea so much. Okay, thanks, but like, you have a quest. You're the guys that helped Lesunia, right? You know, to get over her dislike of other races of Bionis. I heard it was a group of Homs, so I thought it must be you. After you did that, she started talking to me again. She's really cold. I think it's all because of the wing decorations. That's why she's still giving me the cold shoulder. You see, I broke Lesunia's wing decorations. I got some for her which looked almost exactly the same. But she said she didn't want anything from a half high Entia. She never used to say nasty things like that. What happened? I want the old Lesunia back. I want her to remember what she told me that night. So you're saying she wasn't like this before? Seems a little hard to believe. Yeah, she didn't care if you were Homs or Nopon or whatever. Then out of the blue, she started only liking pure Hyentia. The old Lesunia didn't used to worry about race. Remind her of Vidian and get the two to be friends again. You're gonna help me? Oh, thank you. I need some morning dew ice from Valak Mountain. You can only get it at dawn when the ice sparkles. It should be near Befalgar Pedestal. I keep reading that item as Mountain Dew Ice. I can't be the only one. Now, this one's a little interesting because we can only get it at dawn, which is a very specific time frame. Yeah, we can only get this at 5 a.m. So what I want to do is I actually want to change the time right now. And since we already have Befalgar Pedestal, we're just going to warp there immediately, and hopefully the item should be there. Oh, look at that, right there. Nice. Also, you can actually hear the ice sparkle. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that, but yeah, you can totally just hear the ice sparkling during this time. Man, this is another reason why Valak Mountain is the best. Vidian, I got you Mountain Dew.
Hey.
Oh, wow, you actually found it. It's exactly the same as I remember it. I'll use this to make Lesunia something really nice. All finished. Could you give it to Lesunia for me, please? And remind her of what happened that night. Where is she again? Of course she's only a knight. God, why? I was told to give you this. This is from Vidian. A headwing decoration, but only one of a pair? And wait, isn't this made out of morning dew ice? When we were very small, Vidian and I, we managed to get lost on Valak Mountain during a school trip. I was really obsessed with getting some morning dew ice, so we ended up getting separated from the rest of the class. There was a raging blizzard. We couldn't see anything. Somehow we managed to survive until morning. We kept on talking and talking, desperate not to fall asleep. And finally, when dawn came, we saw it. It was like diamond dust. It was so beautiful that I honestly thought I must have died. But there she was, by my side, Vidian. It's thanks to Vidian I survived. If she hadn't been there, I would have lost consciousness. I know it. And now I've called her a half-wit, insulted her blood and heritage. Oh, I've been a complete fool. How could I believe something so ridiculous and stupid? It makes no difference whether you're Homs or Nopon or anything. We're all the same. I must apologize to Vidian. And to you kind people too. Well, at least she learned the error of her ways. That's refreshing to see, honestly. We delivered your parcel, Vidian.
Hey.
Lesunia said she remembered what happened that night. I'm so happy. Good. It was our pleasure. So Lesunia has finally returned to her old self. The truth is, I've always been embarrassed about something. The size of my wings. They're so small. But that night, when I spoke about it with Lesunia, she said that she didn't care about that at all. In fact, she said she envied me. So that they must be so much easier to maintain. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Thank you. I really owe you. Lesunia has remembered how things used to be, and she's now friends with Vidian. I'm glad to see a happy ending. Now, there's actually only one more side quest that I want to do. And that's Muriel. I'm sorry to bother you, but please listen. This is urgent. Zane and his friends haven't come back from their adventure. This is terrible. Both their lives are in danger. The last I heard, they said they were going to Valak Mountain, making preparations to see some ruins or something like that. But they haven't come back. Please, please go and rescue them. There has been no communication from the two who went to the ruins on Valak Mountain. Perhaps there was an accident. Go and find them quickly. Thank you. I'm sure they've gotten themselves stranded or something. Please find them quickly. And, coincidentally enough, we actually need to head back to Valak Mountain in order to continue the story. So, let's take care of this last side quest while also finding the two brothers. Or, are they brothers? I actually don't know. They're men. The two men. So, I actually went somewhere else to see if I could do a different quest, but then realized I actually need to do something else in order to get to that point. So, never mind. We're gonna go head on off and do something else. So, apparently, in order to take care of part of this side quest, we need to head on over to this geyser, and we actually need to ride up it. It's been a while since we've had to do something like this. The last time we had to do this was over in the Bionis interior. If we stay in the middle... Is this gonna kill me? I just not realized that. Is this gonna kill me? Oh, it better not. Whoa. Wait, where is it saying to go now? Okay, never mind. I was correct. I'm like, wait, we can't take care of this quest just yet because we need to get a thing first. I knew it. Man, this game's dumb sometimes. But what I actually need to do is I need to play a Shulk. And we do have this quest over here. This is another thing that I want to take care of. I love how I just said this is... the last quest was the last one that I wanted to do for today, and then I completely forgot about this one. It's almost as if I don't know what I'm doing. My tummy's so empty, so cold. I'm gonna turn to ice. I want to eat something warm. Sounds like we've got a problem. What? You bring some food for me? Thank you. If I die here, I know can take information back to others. Bring food to warm me up. I want hawk's flints, anto fire pouches, and ferrous aged ale. Don't take too long. I thought Nopon didn't really feel cold. But if hungry, I know can resist cold. I want to go back to warm cave with my friends. Alright. You found a Nopon who's in danger of freezing to death. She might have some useful information. Find something to warm her up. Thank you. Hurry back. I know can wait to be at full up and warm again. You know, considering the fact that I know we can't do Adventures in Peril just yet, I'm actually going to work on the freezing Nopon instead, as I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's definitely stuff we can do for this. So let's take care of this one first. Now, if we head on off in this direction from the Jack Geyser, we can actually find a new area, and one that's going to have all these items that we need for the Nopon researcher. And that's, is it going to give the name? We're going to give the name. Come on, name. This is one of my favorite areas of Valak Mountain. I will also say that much. Come on. Name. Lava Cave. I love this. I love it. We're in an ice area, yet there's an entire cave that's just called Lava Cave. Oh, you guys are weak. Oh. Oops. I'm sorry. Did you? These things can awaken. Alright, never mind. Maybe they aren't so weak. Do they just awaken like immediately? No, they don't. But they do at a certain health, which makes sense. But I assume they did it all immediately. Oh, this is... Oh, these poor creatures. Oh, these poor creatures. That was a curb stomp and a half. But I also needed the hawk's flint. And of course, I only got 2 out of the 3 that I needed. Yay! I'm so happy.
Here we go. We're counting on you. Don't mess up.
Here we go.
Leave it to me. Bernardo! Asa! It's not over yet. Here I come. All right, thunder. Time for.
Here we go.
Behold the power of the Monado. Ricky, keep it.
What was that chain attack? What? What? Oh my god! That was the most overkill chain attack ever. But goddamn was it impressive, and I loved it. And then I literally get nothing for... I hate everything. I hate everything. I killed how many of you? And I didn't even get... I literally just need 1 more. Come on, guys. Come on. You can do this. You can do... We can be better than this.
Easy, monsters.
Let's press on.
Alright, now that that's taken care of, I do want to show one thing off. Lava does hurt you. So keep that in mind. Yeah, hold on, let me show this off. There you go. Yes, lava does hurt you. Just like everything else. Now, what I want to actually do is, before we leave the fire, what is this called? What is this area called? The lava cave. I almost said fire layer. I want to actually come over here. As there's something important, but I don't remember what level you are. Come on. You're gonna... Do you not show up yet? Now, there was something I was going to show off over there in the lava cave, but unfortunately I'm jumping the gun and that thing doesn't show up just yet. So, instead, we're gonna head back to the geyser in order to go help out that Nopon researcher. I got your food! This nice and warm. Just what I wanted. Now I fill up. I started to get warm. It's too hot, but at least I feel warm again. Now I can go back to my friends. Take them the information I found. They'll all be so shocked. And that is the last side quest that I actually wanted to do for today. Now, as a way to end things off, let's continue exploring Valak Mountain. Ooh, heart to heart. Oh, so close! Man! So close to getting that one. But as you can tell by my marker, I actually decided that I want to continue doing the story. Well, yes, there is still a ton of Valak Mountain we could explore. I actually think we've done enough side questing for now. So, let's just head on and continue the plot. And by continuing the plot, what I actually mean is we're going to get right in front of the plot, and then we're gonna end things off here. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be a bitch and leave you on a cliffhanger. So next time on Xenoblade Chronicles, we're gonna head inside this cave and see what Alvis wanted to show Shulk before we head on off to Galahad Fortress. And until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye!